because Marky G, as they put it, he is actually behaving like he's supporting them, but he's actually encouraging them to fight for something that is of no benefit to them actually.
Right.
You understand? Yeah, he's using them, and yeah.
Yo, Squitty, that's a part.
Let me finish it. What could happen in practice when Jamaica becomes a republic, which is being actively discussed now? The government would likely, this is what the government would do, review the historical treaties, possibly acknowledge the Maroons' cultural and ancestral rights, or they may as well negotiate a new constitutional recognition of the Maroon communities, ensuring heritage, autonomy, and land. So whatever Marky G is trying may never work, right? The spiritual and cultural side. For the Maroons, the treaty is not just legal, it is sacred. It represents freedom, land, an ancestral promise. Even if the document lost legal status, its moral and cultural power would live on. Many Maroons say the treaty is written in blood, not ink. So it's very sacred to them. I don't think Andrew would kind of
drop one bomb down there.
No, because look how you look at it. It's still a part of our culture. It's still a part of our culture. But if
let me tell you this, all are the people, all are. The only difference Maroon is from us, you know, is just that them run away, you know. And we stay young.
It's true.
That's all.
Yo,
It's true.
what I know now? You see, this the thing. This the thing too with that whole thing. You see the Maroons, right? I ain't gonna say no bash it or nothing like that, but for instance, everybody who's been cursing and going against Andrew and all that, right? From the whole shit. And I'm gonna use one person for instance. I'm gonna use Put the Hype for instance, right? And I hate to call his name up on your platform, but let me just use him for instance. He say a lot of shit. Right? You see what you happen when you feel me? Like you talk too much. Now you see what's going on with him, right? Not to mark nothing on him or nothing, but have you seen Put the Hype lately?
No.
Like
look like he has strokes.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So that right. Now look what happened. This lady here in North Carolina, right Mango, right? Or if y'all say right Mango, right? She said what she said. Where's she at right now?
He's a one by one.
Huh?
One day, sister.
They will come up the hill.
So you see what's going on right now. Like it's a lot of shit. And right now, if you ask me, Marky G is in a tight spot because the Maroons up there in the Copy Mountains or whatever, they burning him out from left to right. You ain't win the selection. You didn't meet your end of the bargain on this treaty. That's what's going on. So that's why he's saying, you know what I mean? That's why he's sweating right now.
Yeah, but what could he have done though? I mean, what could he have done in terms of the treaty? Because even if
uphold,
this lady,
it's upholding law. Like
this lady talking like, you know, sister, it used to be a comrade or something.
Hold on,
excuse me.
Hold on.
What do you mean by that?
A compatriot.
No. I need you to, Mr. Howard, just give me a second. Big Holmes, that's your name, right? Please, what do you mean by that?
I mean, the questions that you ask is kind of, you know, a little bit questionable.
No, so I'm a very intuitive person. And what that means is that I do not speak on things I do not understand or I don't get. So I will keep questioning it until I get a better understanding. Do you see how we're moving forward with the conversation? Because each time I understand, I get a better understanding of it. And since this is an open discussion, I might ask additional questions. And that is why I speak the way I do. I'm a born laborite. My grandfather, I sit at his feet when I was small with him speaking politics. You know what I'm saying? I grew up. I became a member of Young Jamaica. I was one of the first group who became an executive member of Young Jamaica. That was years ago, in the 90s. Okay, so basically, politics are being a laborer, however you want to look at it. But he have it in for me. Do you see that, Mr. Squiddy? He don't want to hear me speak. No, it's true. Now he's gonna call me a comrade.
Full understanding. Maybe I'll apologize and take a different approach.
It's just that for me to understand something, that's my process. I like to make sure I understand what I'm hearing, and that's why. Sorry. Thank you, Mr. Howard. Yes.
Okay, sister. Enough respect.
No problem. No, y'all good. You know what? I kind of lost myself there, but whoever else, you know what I mean?
Let me say this and move. Are you aware that the Republic of Jamaica that is in the makings can also involve the Maroons in that whole draft? The government, Andrew, can always do that, so it's not as if Marky G is using these Maroons to his benefit. He's probably just lying to them when they don't understand that Jamaica becoming a republic can also incorporate them within the Republic of Jamaica. They can always say the Republic of Jamaica Maroon Accord, and then create a whole aspect where there's, in terms of schooling, their culture,
Yes, and they hold their land and all of that. Yes.
And I think
remember two different set of Maroon, One of them colonize. One set colonize, who I really think need to pack up and go to England. And the other set can return. The other set can have them like a reservation.
One of the things that I have seen too, this person who is representing the Maroon, who is buddying with Marky G. That's another thing that there's a whole group of people. They have their own society, their own culture that they practice and everything. And then you have this person who is representing them. And a lot of times they're not representing the whole community. They're representing themselves, what they can get off the top. They make decisions that mostly benefit them. And in the end, those people, they may end up, if there's even said that they have put forward a proposal that this is what we would like to be done, they maybe don't even get it. Because whoever
Richard Curry used to work for Mark Golding and Friends. And he used to work for that liquor company. The same liquor company who allegedly the international liquor company there.
Right.
So they have a history. It's a planting.
Okay. That makes sense.
They're not telling the Maroons the truth. They're
right
in order to get them on their side. Because it's not as if Andrew is going to form Jamaica as a republic and leave the Maroons out of the picture. No.
That one Jamaica, man.
They're not going to do that. And even with the green paper that Bobsy created just the other day, you notice they're incorporating a lot of the things where the Maroons are concerned in terms of
because culture. It's a huge part of our culture. We grew up believing otherwise, because since by talking about the Maroons, I realized I didn't even know that there was two different set of Maroons that there.
Yes.
I didn't know that. I learned that today.
One set of Maroon want a sovereign state inside of Jamaica,
Right.
Yeah, which is the one.
And the government said none of that. The same side that Mark Golding represented. Because the other side support Andrew Holness,
Big Home is that Kodja side, the one that is on Kodja side, right?
Kodja side is the side that want the sovereign state inside Jamaica.
Yeah, we're Curry there.
You are Curry there, yeah.
Kodja, right. And the Nani Treaty, which was 1740.
One of my Portland.
Yeah, well, in that case, then most likely in this draft are in the process moving forward to have an independent republic. The government will have to make provisions for them because, the Maroons are a huge part of our culture. They have, the history for a long time. Like I said, now I'm learning that some of what we were taught wasn't so, and it was more to it and less to it, So therefore, I believe that they may make provisions for them. Not me. I think the government will, because for us to lose that culture would be huge. Yeah.
Now look here, sister. Remember the schooling system in Jamaica,
Right.
So it's a part of the British monarchy.
Yes.
Right. So that's the reason why they exclude certain things from the teaching.
Because when I was in Jamaica, I know everything about not just England but European history, and when I went to America, I saw a picture of the Kennedy's brother and Martin Luther King, and I didn't even know who they were. We knew nothing about, it was all about the European history.
Yeah, so the Maroon them can get a reservation like in America here, where the native Indian them have.
Right, and yes, they're still part of the government. Yes, it's gonna be like that. Yeah, it's gonna be like that.
I think that's what Andrew is planning. He's not
that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But in terms of getting a whole independent state where they get to do their own, I don't know about that.
And knowing that them know that Jamaica is leaving the monarch, they can run back home now. They don't need to run again.
Well, you can't really punish who is there now for their ancestral decision. And back then, none of us were in slavery, so we can't even know what it was like when they made that decision. So we just have to give them grace. And I don't even think it's up to me to even say we have to give them grace, because I don't really think that is even appropriate for me to say, because I always felt like, I always said that if anybody ever go anywhere and you ever come to America, you should go to Washington and go to the African American Museum, because that there teaches you, it humbles you in terms of slavery and what black human being went through during that time period. And therefore, I do not take it lightly, and I am so careful in things that I say as it pertains to slavery. It was a real traumatic time. If you see that shit, you maybe can't even eat or sleep. The way it traumatized you by just looking at the pictures, reading what goes on during that time period. So that's, and then it's a kind of museum where you can even sit and watch documentary about certain things, and it's very treacherous what black people went through in this hemisphere. America, in the Caribbean and all of that. It was very brutal. So as it pertains to slavery, I'm very careful about how I use the word and how I describe. I even use it to make an argument.
But you know what? Jamaica have a gift. Jamaica get a gift. Enough people don't realize, but Jamaica get a gift. You see, the mere fact that African slaves used to interbreed with their masters in Jamaica.
Right.
That is a gift, because we Jamaican people understand the master and understand the slave.
Could say that. My grandfather was a white man.
Exactly.
And
so was I.
Yes, and he loved his. I don't know. That was a very complex man. I used to feel like the way he was, he maybe felt like he got trapped or get left behind, or the time has changed and he still remain in that space and time. I don't think he was a very happy man. Yeah.
My great granny used to beat my white great grandfather. She was a black woman, strong.
Damn.
Beat white boy.
My grandmother, by my mother's side, she was very light colored too. She was cousin to Hugh Shearer. They come from Blenheim. We came from two community over. And in my community where I grew up, we had around 5 different families lived there. That was it. We were the McIntosh, then there was the Donaldson, the Garden, the Campbell, and the Shearer. That was it. Those were the only people that lived in that small community.
No, me there, me I try to do things when nobody else now do. I try to get to the youth them, bro, and I look out for the youth them, man. On a stubborn pan it, bro. Yo, I'm not telling them, I lose half of my people, not for my people, them still, you know. Me I telling you the truth. You can bungle up and chat me behind me, but me not care, that's the truth. You know, me come like one minute, me just chat the truth and not care. You see me? See the people them where we used to run up and down all about this place, yeah. And people are threatening, we are not telling about our mama and thing. We never stuck on one thing, we are the freedom fighter them, and we are fight for the country here. So if we not go fight, we carry on the fight in a one different way, bro. All heap of things are going where we as the freedom fighter them over here, we have a blind eye to it. Me telling you, get up and support. It's like support things for your cause. Me I telling the Jamaica people, and me I tell my team this. You see me? Yo, too much youth are missing, too much foolish are going on. I mean, I say, yo, get up, man. It not do with government nothing, you know. Watch out. It not bring down with government, not bring down with party, but it don't show the realness in a way. So we know we're real for politics, bro. We're real for everything. You see me? We're real for our country. And we're real for you, the youth them, bro. Every day, one next look at youth. I don't have youth in our house, so I don't feel it. I have to do it in the car. I have a look at that. I love my daughter to my heart, brother. See, so I see them things, spin my heart in me. Make me see them, make me all think, all type of things, bro, as a father. You see me? So I don't know how people, I don't know how I feel, how I just want, how I just. Yo, I don't know, brother.
Fight it, sonny, fight it.
Fight it, brother. It'll get worse and worse. Every day, one next look at you, Mr. Man.
Yeah, that means so I go.
I try, we push out our fight, because one thing I know, you know, God forbid, you know. Yo, God, things that stop a people yard in some way, you know, want it to stop on the yard, you know. Hear me telling you so. All I
So I fight the revolution, sonny. So I said the real talk yesterday, sonny.
Yeah, man, let me tell you, say, every morning I score the clean and before I come live, you know, bro. Cause now, if I for politics, I just come talk.
People are the important part.
But you see, I score the clean every day, Clive, and I see something like this. Cause
Yeah.
let me tell you something. You see, from yesterday, bro, me there pray away, you know, cause me yesterday, I'll give me there in the hospital and thing, me and so bomb, but like me at the fire. I just be a plant flowers from yesterday and just a whole of it. You see me?
Yeah.
Wake up this morning, I say I go scroll the Facebook and see what the hot top. When I look at first, I scroll and one next look at missing girl there. I can't go no further. Cause them things, you see me, them things I hurt my heart, brother, for every day. So one next look up it, the miss a brother or analyze.
Save the future, man. Future I try to save. Try to save the future, sonny. But don't tell you already say, I had the man feet, you know. You said, I know that you speak out like Marcus Garvey, you know. You understand it? I know you're staying, sonny. When you're on a tattoo, you can come and fight, you know. You see, the best of some little foolish shit I talk about. You see what the people run over here. You understand it? I want your people mix up. And something about logic about future. Save the youth, them. Save the youth, them.
You them are going to miss too much, brother, every day. Now, say it, brother. Yo, this is one stigma, man. This I get out of hand, sister. And
Yeah.
Listen, my brother, listen. I'm telling you something. When they say you lose off of some of your people, let me know the feeling. But here we go on. We have to continue the fight no matter what. A lot of young people then, through me there I try to promote my business. Me not talk about politics in a while. But let me tell you something. Yes, it's everything we are going in Jamaica always leads back around to politics. It will lead back to Andrew not do no work. Andrew not do this. Andrew that, Andrew will cause it. That's what it's going to lead to. No, it's not Andrew tell one man if you go kidnap a little 13-year-old, a little 11-year-old, or a little 10-year-old. Andrew never tell nobody to do that. You get up and go do that for yourself. And if you can't look in yourself as a big man or a big woman, or even just a young person who will grow up, and you say, yo, certain things in a Jamaica not for Gwan. My son start the volleyball, Sonny. My son start come home late because him start volleyball training and him start swimming. Sonny, fret like me, I can't find because I used to my son I reach in by 3:30 at evening time, even before that. You see me? So I start fret. I start worry down because I say John no star. I want him have the experience, but then I start fret. We Jamaican people need to understand say nothing don't revolve politics, everything will go on. We need to stop this and start remember say these young children will get missing and taken away and all of that. As some unscrupulous uncircumcised Philistine drunk do it. Them say, oh, you're cocky to stand up to a 12-year-old. Tell me. Is it that your cocky have feelings for your picnic or your pum pum a jump for your little boy?
Boy, Kerry, one more cat bite the dust. You see, Kerry? One more PMP cat bite the dust. A big cat over there. Catty Pa, Catty E, Catty She, and Catty him. All of you are nothing but cats. You run up and down and thief like, yeah. A triple S sister, triple X sister, take plane thief, go foreign, snow, walk up and down in a snow thief. Them feel like sun at thiefing not good enough, so yeah what? We are going to explore the thiefing. Take plane, we are going to take plane and explore our thiefing abilities. You know see it? Uno a rare set of thief. Uno feel like thief in the sun that don't good enough. So here, get a visa. Go foreign. Oh, first thing when your brother goes to boom and walk in a crab store, I look on the crab aisle and see Louis V crab leg, Versace crab leg. Oh, but the dog just say, yo, more one name brand crab leg, so me have to go thief to them crab leg, yeah. This a thief in cat gal I got foreign now. A clutch you gone there with. Pay stolen goods you have in your place, you're a thief, gal. You come and call Andrew Gwan is criminal and call labor right criminal. You know? One time in a hole in a house, stop and boy a ball say water flood out him. And water wash him and him fish out of him and him fish partner out of the house. I want a ball saying keep keep a Batigala party and then stole his money. One time under that, you a thief, girl. You just gotta be to hold on from shit Brian to shit J Steven to thieving stinking rat no mango. Hold on a good on one and I gotta beat you know.